It's stale. Yeah, you're not supposed to be eating it, bud.
I'm not.
You're not? Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Whoops, I have to set this up. I did not. Hold on. Sorry, you're going to look at my ceiling for a second.
Good morning, right?
I'm usually much better at setting this up before making you guys watch this. But this is a little impromptu, which is basically my life. Everything is impromptu. Yeah. Camden, are you going to help me cook? All right. Does that look like a good angle? Say hello, everybody.
Nobody.
Say, welcome to Mother Rabbit's Kitchen. Oh, you are so cute. All right, so we are making baked French toast today. It's something that I already have an instructional video for, which is a little more concise. It's not a live video, so if you're looking for just the recipe and you don't want to watch a toddler cook it, you can go find that on my channel. Real quick. Hold on. He loves to talk over me. You want to talk? Real quick, before you go anywhere else. Shh. Hit the subscribe button on the channel. Thank you. Okay, now listen. We're going to start by putting all the bread in this bowl. Okay, first we're going to put the bread in this bowl because we got to break it up, but we have to butter our dish first. So can you put all of this bread and put it in that bowl for me? Can you do that? Good. Pick it up. Actually, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Break it up into pieces. Break it up into pieces and put it in the bowl like this.
I can't.
Oh, is it too hard? Here, do a thin one. Here, try this one. That one's too thick. I made a short yesterday of just making this bread really nice and stale. I popped it out of the freezer. It's all the ends of the homemade bread that I've been making over the past couple of weeks. I just pop it in the freezer when I'm done with the loaf of bread. And then I took out a bunch of bread ends and I let them just kind of sit in this casserole dish in the pantry overnight, and they're nice and crusty. Crusty bread is really good for French toast. If your bread isn't stale, it's totally fine.
I can't
Okay.
open it.
You can't open it? It's okay, just big pieces, like this. Big country pieces, okay? Doesn't have to be tiny. Yeah, you're doing it.
I can't.
Yeah, just break it in half, watch. Yeah, like this, break it in half. It's really stale. Oh, he keeps eating it. It's like really stale, it's gross. Do you like it? Okay, don't spit it out, but maybe just like stop tasting it. This one's probably better. Here, you want to taste this piece? This one's not as good. Okay, wait, ready? You want to crack the eggs? Okay, so we're gonna finish putting this bread in here, and we have to butter the pan. You're gonna love that because you're gonna get your hands all messy, okay? Nice big pieces. Most of this is oatmeal bread, and I just saw a piece of either flax bread, I think it's flax, or wheat germ. Some of it might be wheat germ bread. Thank you! Trying to minimize the number of dishes that I have to do, so I used the casserole dish that I'm gonna bake it in just to stale up my bread overnight. Then putting the bread in here, and this is the bowl I'm gonna mix all the custard in. So I'm just gonna dump out my crumbs here. All right, you're gonna butter up this pan for me, okay? All right, ready to butter up the pan? Okay. You're gonna spread the butter around in the pan. I'm gonna get some softened butter. Say softened butter. And you are gonna spread it around in the pan. So about a tablespoon of soft butter. Go ahead, spread it around. Is that fun? Make a big mess. Spread it all over the place, all in the corners and everything. You wanna use two hands? You can use that hand too. Both hands. Good job. So cute. Good job. Get a baby wipe ready. Keep going. All over the place. Good job, dude. Keep going all over. On the sides. Good job. Keep going. All over. Paint the whole dish with butter. Good job. Nice and messy. Keep going. All over these sides. You do it over there. It's going to go high up the sides. This is going to help it not stick to the pan or the dish. Oh, squeezies. Really spread it out with all your fingers. Yep, squeeze it nice and greasy. You're done? Okay, let me help you. Put your hands in. We're gonna go all over. Put your hands in. We're gonna go up the sides like this. See? Like that. And this side. Get this butter. And go up this side. Like that. Good job. I'm just gonna turn it. Get this butter. Good. I'm using Camden as like my little kitchen tool. Here we go. All up the side so it doesn't stick anywhere. Good job. One more. All right, and I barely had to get my hands buttery. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside for a second. And here you go. Let's wipe your hands really well. Is that good? Okay, yeah, let me help you with this one. I'll get in between your fingers. It's okay. You did such a good job buttering that dish. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just pour the bread in. We're gonna pour the bread in.
No.
Yes. We're gonna pour the bread in. Now you're gonna put the bread back in the dish, okay? So pick up all the bread and put it in the dish. Okay? Yep, just put it in the dish. Good, all of it. Good job. Good job, buddy. You want milk? We are gonna need some buttermilk, so I'll get that out. Good thinking. Yep, I'm gonna get some buttermilk. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake it. Shake it. Whoa, good job shaking up the buttermilk. Okay, put all the bread in there. Pick it all up and put it in. Good job. Yep, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do the eggs next, okay? Good job. Okay, you wanna dump it? Ready? Let's dump it all in. And spread it out. That's a lot of bread.
Mom.
It'll kind of,
Eight, Mama.
soak down, or it'll get a little bit smaller. I don't know what expression to use there. It'll soak down. When you okay, you ready to crack the eggs? Okay, so we've got our beautiful bread right here. Then we're gonna crack some eggs. Are you ready to crack eggs? Okay, once you crack the egg, then you can put the shells right back in here, okay? Good. We're supposed to crack the eggs like on the side like that, okay? Then open it up. Whoops, wow, okay. Okay. One more time, okay. Oh, good job. You're supposed to crack with 2 hands, okay? Whoa, okay.
Stop,
shoot.
Hold
Hold on, there's shell, hold on. There's some shell action going on in here, like a huge chunk of shell. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, stop cracking it on the tip of it. Do the side like this, like flat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. No, pull it apart. Don't squeeze, pull. Good. Okay, more, just one egg. Okay. No, on the side. Ready? Good. Now put your, okay. And pull it apart. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's a lot happening here. Okay, ready? Okay. Wait, that's not cracked yet. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now pull it apart. Pull. Good. Okay, I'll get you a baby wipe. Are you ready? Wipe your hands.
Daddy.
You sure? Here. Oh, okay. Do you want to stir the eggs?
2 eggs.
Okay. So we did 5 eggs. Okay. Then we're going to stir the eggs. Where did I put my whisk? Thought I got it out. All right, let me get it. Oh, I know. Put it right here. Oh no, we're all done with the eggs, okay? You wanna stir them? Whisk the eggs. Good job. Yeah.
Oh, Mom.
Good job.
Oh, Mama, look.
Yeah.
Turn out.
It looks so good. Good job. So the reason we're making this at 9 a.m. is because the longer the custard soaks into the bread mixture, the better. So, I mean, up to overnight. You don't want to do this like weeks in advance. That would be weird. You could probably freeze it though. Yeah. So you can do this the day before, the night before, or just like the morning or afternoon of. You know, even if you don't have a lot of time and you're doing it like an hour before you cook it or something, just giving it a little bit of time to soak. Worst case scenario, you do this right before you throw it in the oven and everything's fine. Like, this is the most delicious forgiving recipe. Breakfast for dinner is so yummy. All right, so we're done doing our eggs. So we're gonna measure out our buttermilk, okay?
Buttermilk.
All right, we'll just leave that like that. So we're gonna do 3 cups, but this only goes to 2 cups. So we're gonna do 2 cups first. We're gonna fill it up to the top line.
Top.
Okay, go ahead. All the way to the top red line. Okay, okay, good. And can you pour that in very carefully? Good.
No, Mom.
More? Okay. So we'll just go about halfway now. We're gonna go to the 1 cup line, okay? Oh, that's actually perfect. Okay. 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 Good job. Okay, ready? Good job, okay. Can you stir it? Stir.
Some milk.
You're stirring in the buttermilk? Okay, what should we add next? Sugar?
Soda.
Okay, so we're gonna do,
Teaspoons.
yeah, we don't need the teaspoon here. We're gonna do a 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay,
Soda.
fill that all the way up. Pour it in. Good job. Stir in that sugar. Oh, I gotta get my vanilla. Okay, you stir that without spilling the whole thing, okay?
Soda.
I'm gonna do a tablespoon of vanilla. If it goes a little over, no big deal. Ready? Pour in the tablespoon. Whoa, whoa, that's okay. Can you pour it in? Good job. And we're gonna get some cinnamon.
Teaspoons.
You wanna do a teaspoon of cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
You saying a teaspoon of cinnamon is the best thing in my life right now. Okay, so a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna stick the spoon inside the cinnamon like that. Can you pour that in? Whoa, good job. And that's all that goes into the custard mixture. It's nice and thick from the buttermilk. It has a really nice, subtle tang to it when it's all baked. Just a little bit different from the classic French toast flavor. It just has, it's kind of like if you ever bake muffins or bread, not like sandwich bread, but like a quick bread, like a sweet bread, with sour cream or buttermilk, or cupcakes sometimes uses buttermilk or sour cream. It just adds a little bit of that extra depth of flavor with that tang. So good. And it's thick and creamy too. And buttermilk, it sounds like it's bad for you. It sounds like, oh, it's milk made of butter. Do you know what buttermilk is?
No.
Buttermilk
No.
is the liquid.
Milk.
Okay, so if you were to take some heavy whipping cream.
Oh,
you want your milkies? If you were to take just some liquid heavy whipping cream, pour it in and beat it to try to make whipped cream. If you whip the cream too much, it will turn into butter. And there will be a little bit of liquid left over. As the butter separates, there will be buttermilk. So all that fat really stays in the butter, and there's a little bit. It's basically, here, I'll tell you. It's basically pretty much the same calorie content and fat content as just whole milk. So when you think buttermilk, don't think, oh no, that's gonna be really bad for me. It's just really the same as using milk, but it's so thick and creamy and adds so much flavor. I use buttermilk in meatloaf when I'm like dredging chicken and making chicken. I love buttermilk. Salad dressings. Anything you can do. Baked goods, buttermilk. All right, so we gotta pour this into the bread, okay? Oh, you wanna start one more time?
No.
No?
No.
Are you embarrassed?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
No.
so it's all stirred up, so all we have to do is pour it into our dish. And I love this bowl because it's got a little pour spout. Okay, it's stirred, we're good, okay? All right, we have to like let go, okay? And we are almost done, we just have to make the topping, which we're gonna keep separate until it's time to bake. Okay, ready? You ready to pour it in? Okay, go ahead and pour. We're gonna try to do it like evenly over the bread. Good job, Cam, you keep pouring it. Oh, wow. Look at it. It's raining. It's raining, a silky, buttermilky. Okay, you can taste it. I don't know how good that's gonna taste without all the other stuff. But you'd be surprised what a toddler will enjoy when it comes to baking. It's funny the things that kids get excited about wanting to taste when you're baking. Like, I want to taste the vanilla extract, and it's like, yeah, it's not. It smells really good. It's not gonna taste. What do you think? Or cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder. I want to taste it. It looks like chocolate milk mix, which is delicious. But unsweetened cocoa powder is not sweet at all. It tastes very bitter. So it's fun to be like, sure, you can taste it. Just dig right in. They're like, oh, yeah, no. Not so good. Okay, so we're just gonna press this down. Here, I'll get a bit. No, don't pick it up. I'm gonna get a baby wipe ready, okay? Because we're gonna just kind of mix it around a little bit. Make sure that yummy custard pool, that all the bread gets to like soak in it. I actually sometimes kind of, yeah, you're not gonna, no, that's gross. I kind of pick it up with my hands and toss and turn it. Being careful not to dig into that nice butter layer on the bottom, because we want to keep that. But especially since this bread is so nice and stale, you want to give every piece of bread, oh gosh, that's so gross. Is it good? Okay. Well, if it's good raw, you know it's going to be good cooked. All right, so this bread is nice and soaked in. I'm just gonna keep going and let it continue to absorb and catch all of that buttermilk mixture. Let me break these up a little more so it can reach the inside of these sweet little nuggets. This is another reason why the sitting in the buttermilk mixture is a really good step, because as it sits, the buttermilk continues to permeate the bread pieces and just reach the centers. I don't even know if I would say perfectionist. It's more of like an OCD thing, because I have anxiety about like, but what if there's a bread piece that doesn't get soaked in totally through? So I'm like breaking everything really small. It's not really necessary. It's not you, it's me. It's just, I just want to make sure everything is really good. All right, this looks good. When it starts to look kind of mushy and gross, then you know it's perfect and ready to go into the fridge to sit for either overnight. You can make it for breakfast the next morning, or overnight for lunch or brunch or dinner the next day. For us, we've got a good 8 hours until dinner time. So we are just gonna let this.
Milky.
You want your Milkies? Okay, I'll get it for you. Just a second. Whoops. Okay. Now that is looking nice and kind of gross. So we know it is ready to go into the fridge. So I'm just gonna cover it with plastic wrap. Oh, what a beautiful sound that is. So I'm gonna cover, here, you want your Milkies? I'm gonna cover this with plastic wrap and get it in the fridge. And then we're gonna work on our topping. The topping is like, oh my gosh. If you don't wanna do the topping, that's totally fine. This would just be like that classic buttermilk French toast. But the topping, oh my gosh, takes it basically from like a breakfast to a dessert.
Ooh.
It's not like over the top topping, no pun intended, not over the top, but it is just such a crunchy sweet oatmeal. There's oats in it, so that's healthy. Okay, so we're just gonna pop this in. Definitely don't need this anymore. All right. Now we're gonna make our topping. Are you ready? Okay, so we've got our bowl. We're gonna measure some flour. So we're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of flour. Okay, that's a good start. All right.
Okay, Mom. Me too. My too.
You wanna do it? Okay, my hand's wet.
Wait, Mom. No, wait.
Okay. Flour. Oh, we need brown sugar.
Popsicle. I have to wash it, Mom. Dad, no, Mom. No.
Yeah.
Yay!
I have so much brown sugar in my pantry right now. Every time I'm at the grocery store, I think I'm running low on brown sugar. So I get another one, and now I have like 3 full bags of brown sugar in there, which it's always good to have extra. We use it almost every day for something. All right, so we're gonna fill up, whoops, 1/3 of a cup. Okay, that's not filled yet. We gotta open the other one. No, wait. We gotta fill it just a little bit more so it goes all the way to the top, okay? We're gonna fill it all the way to the top. We're gonna push it down to get so much of that yummy sweetness. Good job, bud. I just kind of push it down with the bag. Well, hold on. As I'm squeezing this wet sugar out. I always pack my brown sugar. I think like you're supposed to like lightly pack it. I just pack it down and even let it overflow a little bit because too much brown sugar is never a bad thing. I've never heard anybody complain about too much brown sugar in a recipe. Good job, you did it. All right, we're gonna actually pour this right in there so that you don't eat all of it. We're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of oats.
No.
Just old-fashioned rolled oats is good. If you don't have them and you have quick oats, that's fine too. The old-fashioned oats give it a really nice, authentic oatmeal, like that old-fashioned kind of look. Oh, okay, that's one way to pour it. Whoa, look at all that. All right, and then we're gonna do, I always end up like just using like extra oats. I say 1/3 of a cup, it's more like a half to 3/4 of a cup. Okay, then we're gonna do some cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
We can do some cinnamon. We're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And do it. Good job, my dude. Then we're gonna stir this up and then we're gonna cut in some cold butter.
I want teaspoon.
Okay, why don't you stir that while I get some cold butter. While we're doing that, I'm gonna get some tea going for me. Because I haven't had breakfast yet and I really want to have a hot cup of tea. Well, I have had my tea, but I need a hot cup of tea. I'm gonna get out some of my homemade wheat germ bread, toast it up, spread the rest of that, not the rest of it, there's a lot, but a good amount of that softened butter all over it and just chill with my son here.
People.
All right, so we're going to
Hey, hey.
cut this butter in, and all that means is we're gonna keep the butter nice and cold while we mix it. There are a few ways to do this. Sometimes, like if you're doing this for like pie crust or something, you can do this in a food processor. I just use like an old school pastry cutter. So I'm gonna just, here, oh, don't pour it, okay. So we're just gonna cut. Okay, you wanna do it? The whole point is to just try to keep it as cold as possible. I'm letting Camden do this, even though if it were just me, I'd be like, don't touch it, keep it cold. But honestly, even if your butter is not that cold, it is gonna sit in the fridge while the
Mama. Come here.
while the French toast is like, here you go, buddy. While the French toast is doing its thing in the fridge for hours, this will, no, that's it. We're gonna cut it in now. This will also get nice, and it just helps the crumb topping stay nice and firm.
Ooh.
Oh, you're, here.
Ooh.
Thank you. Can you stir in the butter? You gotta push it down really hard, okay? You're gonna push. Push. Can you push?
No,
Can you do it? Push. Good job. Whoops. Good job. We're gonna push down. Good. Oh, can I try? Push down. Whoa, that slipped right out of my hand. All right, you want to get your fingers in there, okay? Oh, so another way to do this, if you don't have one of these, technically you can use 2 knives and cut it in. That's a thing. That would just take long and not be very efficient. You can also just, with your fingers, just get right in there and squeeze the butter in with the dry mixture. A little messy, but that's okay. And then you want to work quickly when you do that. Okay, you do it. You want to work quickly if you do it that way, so that your hot hands don't soften that butter too much. But again, we're putting it in the fridge, so not that big of a deal. I'm starting to get really hungry. Woo! Good job! So I'm just going to do this. You're doing such a great job, but this is going to take all day. That's all done. Can you throw that in the garbage for me? Can you throw that in? No. Can you throw that in the garbage? Can you throw that in the garbage? I think you have other ideas of what you'd like to do with that almost empty brown sugar bag, huh? All right, I'm just gonna go for it with my fingers here. This is just taking too long. So it looks like that. That's pretty good, but I want to incorporate the butter just a little bit more. So I am going, oh my gosh, look what he's doing. Who does that? It's so funny how I can be so careful with like the sugar content and like the yogurts that I choose for them and cereals and everything like that. And then it's like we're baking and he's literally licking brown sugar right out of the bag. It's all about balance. All right, so I just kind of broke my own rule. The butter got a little bit soft while I mixed it, but now it looks like that beautiful classic like streusel topping, like that. And then I'm just gonna pop it. We're all done with this. We're gonna pop that into the fridge. Hold on. Oh, you wanna see it? I don't want you to touch it though, okay? Just a tiny, tiny bit. It's not really something you can dip your finger in, bud. You have to just like pick up a tiny piece. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's enough. I said that's enough. Okay, so we're gonna put the top on. We're gonna put the lid on here. If you don't have a lid for your bowl, just cover it with plastic wrap.
I want
You see it one more time? You can't taste it though. Say, look. Say, I did it. Good job. Okay, we're gonna make it later. So again, if you want to see how this turns out, go to my instructional video from beginning to end, baked French toast. It's a concise, edited video. But all we're gonna do is let's see, we'll probably have dinner like 5:30. So about an hour before. I'm gonna take the casserole dish out, sprinkle all of these crumbs on top, bake it for about 50 minutes, uncovered in a 350-degree oven, and then it is just the most amazing breakfast or dinner. We're also gonna cook up some bacon in the cast iron skillet, and then we're gonna drizzle the baked French toast with some maple syrup, and that's dinner, baby. Thank you for joining us. He's so weird. Say thank you for joining us, everybody. My tea is ready, so I gotta go. Okay, say bye. All right, bye guys, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.